Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, yes. Hi, Karishma.
Hi,
Welcome back.
same to you.
Well, so how was your day today, Karishma? Let's just talk about how you started your day. How is it going so far?
Okay, my day was really good today. Today I had upma in my breakfast, then I had lunch, and my baby was not there, not baby actually, kid. He was at school, so there was peace till half day. And after he was coming back to school, he slept. I don't know how. Generally, he doesn't. And he always disturbed me during my session. So I'm having this session very peacefully just because of he sleeping right now. Otherwise, I won't be able to.
That's great. So, yeah, being a mother, it's really hard to form a schedule for a day, right? We can't. It never goes along with the schedule.
Yes,
Right.
you're right.
Were you able to adjust to this pace? Or was it
Uh,
really hard for you to come up with a schedule or a routine?
No, it's not really very hard because we have house help at house. So that is why, like, I can manage. If I would not get any house help at this time, I won't be able to manage because I have to attend few hearings in the morning in first half, and I have to prepare lunch, breakfast, and dinner all three times. Like, I have to be in the kitchen as well. I have to feed
Mhm.
my baby. I have to take him bath. It's a lots of work actually.
Okay.
And after that, when I get time, I take sessions like online from online applications. I work with the YouTube as well. So obviously, I am full-time busy person, but still I take time for myself, especially on weekends, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. Right. So, how many kids do you have? Just one.
Yeah, now it's one.
Okay. So, after having a child, have you ever thought of how it is going to be if you come back to your professional life?
No, you know what? I took a very huge gap because after I got married, I had to quit my job because of taking care of my mother-in-law. She's not really she's not really young. She's in her 67, 65 or 68 years of age, and she has a lot of problem like health issues related to sugar, BP, and all. So
Okay.
like after 2 or 3 months, she got like sick sometimes. So I have to be there, so that is why I quit my job. And after that, Mitansh, like my baby, he came into my life. I said correct. He came into my
Right.
life.
Yes, of
Uh,
course.
so after that, obviously, I did not get time to do anything. So that was the years, like 3 years I've spent at home, only taking care of him. So last year in the month of April, when he started going school, then I've started working again.
Okay. So, you choose to be like a working mother when he started to go back to his school, right? That's great.
Yes, it was
I
already in
think,
my mind that
yeah.
once he will start going school, I will surely start doing something. It was already
Yeah.
in my mind.
I feel like that is the apt period. They get all of your attention during this period of time. So once they go to school, once they join the school, it's all about their world. They will be having so many friends. They have so much
Yes,
stories to share.
yes,
Right.
right.
Now I'm always, taken. I do have two kids. Now I am always taken with this thought that one day they will stop sharing things with you. They will stop your needs.
Okay.
They,
Oh,
s-
no,
they will stop wanting you around. So that really taunts me even now. They're just like 5 and 2 years, and once they call
oh,
me, I would instantly reply because
okay.
I'm still fear of, oh, what if they don't want me around anymore? So I don't want to
Yes.
face that situation. So why not just make it to the fullest? That is the thought
Okay.
that keep on running in my mind, and yeah, I do feel these kinds of situations. And my elder brother, when he sees me carrying my younger one, he asks me, "Are you able to carry me too?" So, so these kinds of thoughts, we are definitely not ignoring them. We are definitely care about them, but there are
Yes,
situations that they miss too when they see, younger one getting pampered, right?
yes,
Yeah,
right. Okay, you have both the boys or girls?
boys. Like I'm the queen in my family. only girl.
You have two boys.
Right.
Oh my God, it's very difficult to manage two boys
I
together.
have to I have to survive with three babies, three baby boys now.
Oh my God, yeah. Because I
Oh,
know like boys are very naughty, very naughty.
right, right. They constantly want to get my attention, and that is kind of making a problem with the father.
Okay, but this is not in my case. My kid is like he always run after father, father, father.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Hmm.
yeah, here it comes under. So he always asks me, "Are you kind of making a territory over here because you are the single lady?" And I said, "No, of course
Okay,
not. I'm the
nice.
queen, and I want to enjoy it on my own."
Okay.
Right, right. So it's a good thing, experiencing these little tantrums. And talking about parenting, were you being taught about any new techniques or you just went with your instincts?
Sorry, I don't understand your question. Can you repeat?
Well, when it comes to parenting, you know that people come up with lots of advices, lots of
Mm-hmm.
instructions. And what did you do to manage your child?
Okay.
Have you gone
Uh,
to take any classes or you just went with your instinct? That's it.
no, no. I don't take any classes for that. I'm so sorry. I'm having cough.
Oh, it's okay. Take your time. Do you want to have some water? You can
No, no,
definitely have. Okay.
no, no, perfectly fine. Actually, people even asking me, they asking my advice that how you teach your kid because he's only 4 years old and he has good communication skill. He's very talkative. He don't feel shy. He's very bold actually. And not even now, when he was 3 years old, he started speaking like on his own English without going school. So
That's great.
nearby people even asking me like, why don't you tutor our kids? Like how he is so bold and he is so bold. So I have never faced this kind of problem. People never suggest me something. Yes, sometimes they ask me to just let him go outside the house and play, allow him to play with other kids of the society. But
Okay.
generally, I don't allow him to go alone. I am still like he is now 4.5 years old, but still, if he goes out, I always go with him. If he was playing, like he must be in front of my eyes. So this is the suggestion I have always got from nearby ladies, and they ask me like you should now leave him. But still, I'm not ready now. Maybe after
Right.
1 or 2 years, maybe I will allow. I'm not sure. Still, I'm not sure. But yes, I have to do this.
Well, that is
That's the
called
point of
mother instincts. Yeah, you have to accept and hold on to what you feel like because it's your child. So you obviously feel when he's safe or when he's not, right? So that's up to
right.
you to take up that decision. And yeah,
Yes.
it's really hard for us to believe ourselves that, yeah, they can do things on their own. Let's just let them do it on their own way. Right.
Yes.
So for me, the case was different. I was completely skeptical when it came to mothering and parenting because I'm a
Okay.
person who has a great deal with temperament. I lose my temper instantly. But
Okay.
yeah, and this definitely tested my patience. I came to realize
Okay.
that okay, I can be patient if I want to. It's not like I'm impatient, but they will test my patience to that extreme. And even my husband is also surprised to see that. How are you able to manage this? I thought that you
Oh,
would just snap in 1 second, but no, you hold on. And I think that you're developing as a mother. So, right, they teach us patience. They teach us a lot of qualities, right? We
yes.
never know.
Right.
We
Absolutely.
never know that we are able to handle these situations as a person,
Right. Right.
right?
Absolutely. Even I've seen a lot of changes in my husband because he is a kind of aggressive person. He cannot tolerate what he don't want, doesn't want to. But in case of like when he talked to my son, he is so humble, so polite. He gets angry or but like I'm very surprised to see the behavior like he had changed a lot just because of
Yes.
him. He
Yes.
also asked me not to shout on kids. or not
Mhm.
to speak loudly to them. Even if they are talking to you, you should be polite. He's asking me this like
Right.
always. I sometimes lose my temper. I started shouting because if I will repeat 10 times like beta, please have this food, and they are not having.
Of course,
Obviously, you will
yes.
get irritated after 10 or
Repetiting
10
something.
repeating. It's very irritating sometimes.
It gets
But
on our nerves.
obviously,
Absolutely.
but he don't need to feed him now, so he doesn't know like how to handle this situation. It's very difficult situation actually to run after a kid for 1 hour just to feed him
Hmm.
one roti or one chapati. It's very difficult situation, so they are not dealing it
Absolutely.
with. So that's why they don't understand. He asked me like, why you start shouting on him? Just asking politely. I mean, how many times I should ask politely? One time, two times, 10 times? Oh my god. So
Right, right. And you know what is the worst part? They say that they will have when they are hungry. And when
they
is
never
that?
get hungry.
We can't just wait for them to feel starved and throw tantrums at us
My
because of that.
You won't believe, my son never ever feel hungry. Even
Right.
whole days I will not give him anything. He won't ask me anything. Trust me. So I'm
Right.
very like facing this difficulty till now.
Yes, yes. It's really hard, to make them feed and also to teach them how to feed themselves. It's really hard. It's really hard. I
Very hard.
completely agree with you.
He's four
And
and a half. He answered me, Mama, if I will eat with my own hands, my hands get dirty. Why
oh
don't
my
you feed me?
God.
Oh my God. This is the mistake actually I did because since like childhood, since they were born like 6 months or 8 months, we started feeding them. I think I should
Absolutely.
leave them on their own and they should try like with dirty hands or
Their own
something.
hands.
Then they
Yes, yes.
might be habitual. It's my mistake actually. I've learned it and second time I will take care of this thing.
Next time we're gonna redeem this. Well, I do
100%.
feel that, that is the Western style of teaching them how to feed themselves. They started with um 6 months-year-old, I guess. They'll just place
Yes,
them on
yes,
a feeding table and they will just scatter all the foods around the table
right,
and ask
right,
them to
right.
be. They'll just show how to do it. And they do it
Yes,
instantly. Wow.
yes,
I mean, that is something that we have to inculcate, right?
right. We parents always thought that his hands will get dirty, mouth will get dirty. We need to clean it. We need to do it.
Yes,
So
that is
sometimes
the exact
parents avoid,
thing.
but this should not done. This is I have
Yes.
learned like all 4 years of parenting that we should let
Right.
them feed just for
Feed
6 months,
themselves.
1 year they will do that. But after that, you will be free from this liability. Actually, you don't need to
Yes.
feed for like two
It will be
hours,
a
one
few
hour.
years of struggle, maybe 1 or 2 years,
Yes,
but then you're
1 or
good
two
to
years,
go.
good to go.
Right.
Right,
Right. Absolutely. I completely agree. And I also regret the same decision. I thought of it will be a great mess if I do that. So why don't just I get done with it and leave?
exactly.
And but
Now you have to feed him for a
yes,
year, like 6 to 7 years now. They will ask.
they will ask. Even now, also my son asks. It's very good. I can have all this. I asked him to take veggies, and this is what he say: if you feed me, I'll have the veggies, or else no.
Same, same, same.
Right, right. So yeah, that's what different phases of parenting. It's really challenging. It's really challenging.
Very true. Yes,
It's and also I also make sure that since I'm having two sons, they should learn from watching us. Like every chores that in the house is being equally divided.
exactly.
I make sure
Right.
that I ask my husband to do certain things in a way that they
That's
understand. Okay, this can be done by boys, or this is something very normal, and this is not aligned to only women and all. So I also make that sure. I don't want to
that's
explain these
great.
things to them, but I want to
That is
demonstrate to
really great. But in my case, it's not happening because my husband doesn't even enter in the kitchen. And my son, he is only 4 years old. He used to tell me, why? This is your job. You have to go in the kitchen. This is the
oh
instruction
yeah,
he gives me. And
he
no, it's not. Papa's job is to go office and your job is to cook food for me and feed me.
right. I mean, he asked me when we were having lunch together. He asked for a cup of, I mean, for a glass of water. And I asked my husband, could you please grab us a glass of water? And he said, why he is doing that? It's your job. So I don't know. It's just a glass of water.
Ah,
Anyone can take it. And that's when I understood that he keeps on noticing things. It's conveyed
Yes,
to him that it is my
yes,
job, even without
yes,
explicitly saying it. So I
yes,
felt I have to show him, not tell him, but rather show him that this is something that
sure.
we both can do.
Yes,
And yeah,
he does.
so my husband is unlearning a lot of new skills right now. He's like
That's great.
sharply making hot. I mean, if my son asked for a hot chocolate, I would ask him to, go to your
Yes,
father because he makes a better hot chocolate. And he will do that.
that's nice.
He gets to
That's
see that,
nice.
yeah, he can handle it. Right.
That
It's
that's very nice. They learn like after seeing them. They understand everything by their own. We don't need to teach them anything. We
right,
just need
right.
to show them like this is what we are doing. He will automatically understand. Okay,
Automatically will
both
do.
parents have to go in the kitchen. Both can cook the food. Both
Yes,
can like this is how. But
this is how
obviously, yeah,
exactly
in
right.
my case it's different. I
I mean,
can't teach
I
him.
understood because my father used to help my mother in kitchen and used to take us bath and dress us up. So all this were done by him too. And that's when I realized, see, I can recall these things. Being a child, I still can recall these things. And I felt like it's very normal for a father to do all these things. So
Yes,
I told my husband, you have to engage much more with the child because there you need not want to explain anything to them that these are your duties. It is understood because they are
I love to ask my
experiencing it.
husband.
That's the only thing we can do rather than lecturing them about the rules and regulations.
Yes, right.
It's just
We should show
the
them.
way that we live can make them understand it better, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Right, right, yes. So it was again, I have to say that it was such a beautiful session that I'm having with you. I completely enjoy it every
We can
second.
correlate actually.
Right,
I have a boy, you have two boys, so we can correlate the things actually.
absolutely. There are certain that we can click on.
Yes,
Okay, so yes, Karishma, I wish you all the very best with your future as a wife, as a mother, as an advocate. It was such a beautiful session with you.
yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, so I was just wishing you all the best, all the very best, and a bright future as a wife, as a mother, as an advocate, and many more.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you
thank
so much.
you. Thank you for joining and take care of your health too. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Bye.